Good morning.
Yo.
We are headed to the Sequoia National Park to see all the pretty trees and such. We have a little cabin. We're gonna stay out there. Against all my fears of scary movies, we're staying out there with apparently not much service. So if this is the last video you see, then you know what happened.
I loved it so much we decided to stay.
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, we are leaving LA right now, and there's a little bit of traffic. So it's gonna take us a little while to get out of the city, but then once we get out of the city, it should be an easier drive. So, and then tomorrow we head to San Francisco. Our trip is almost coming to an end, and it's very sad. I don't want to go back to work. So, anyway, yeah, we're just gonna drive and enjoy the views. So here we are, getting In-N-Out Burger for the second time on our trip, because why not? We won't get this option again. So, you still have yet to make it to the cabin. It is a bit of a drive. We stopped and got a couple groceries because there's nowhere around there to eat. And, yeah. Hopefully we'll be there soonish. It is gonna be an adventure because apparently there's no air conditioning. Ever watched ever. And my service is non-existent. Ryan's enjoying it.
Huh?
They have no service. This is our little tiny cabin. Little kitchen, little bathroom, and a pretty nice view. There's a lizard right there.
Down there.
He hears you. No, he's right there on the deck.
Yeah. Dude, you're gonna get eaten by a bird. We want to make you our
Focusing
pet.
on him. No, we don't. We don't like lizards.
We do.
They're pretty much snakes.
Okay, we found our two biggest ones yet. Still spanning. All the way up. We're gonna come close to it. Stephanie here is gotta get a picture. Yeah, we have these like little, oops, I have the light there. Little one here. Well, yeah, that seemed pretty big, right? Like then you have like this big guy. A lot of bugs up here. Yeah. Some other ones here.
Huh?
Gosh, mosquitoes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they pay them really well.
Alright, just give a little perspective. Just give a little perspective. Here's the tree, right? And oh, there's Stephanie. Yep. That's how big this particular tree or trees are. Maybe see something awesome, but
Maybe tomorrow we can.
we'll try it tomorrow to get something because we didn't get our permit passed for the park. We didn't really have an opportunity. We were driving and we just ended up right in it and haven't hit a ranger station or anything. That's like 5 miles from here, which it's a lot of driving.
And it's a lot of gas.
It's a lot of gas, which we're getting down to a little over half a tank, so we have to be careful with that because we have to get back down.
It's like 7 miles back to the main road from our cabin.
From our cabin. We're probably about 9 miles from our cabin, at least. Maybe
It doesn't sound like a lot.
11 miles, 12 miles? Yeah, because it's 9 miles from that one spot. I'd say we're about 12, 13 miles from our cabin. I keep adding. We're about 17, 24, 38 miles. Anyway, so, like I said, we didn't get as far as we wanted walking. That's okay. There's a lot of freaking bugs out here. I just got bit in the ass.
Ryan gets bit even, no matter what.
Yeah, so, gas is the biggest concern out here, though, for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to take the main road in so we can actually get a permit. I don't know what it takes to get a permit either.
You have to buy it online ahead of time, I don't know. Hit the ranger station, but like I said, it's a ways away. Welcome back. Yeah. These aren't quite as big as those other two we saw, but they're still pretty sizable. They're gonna be like, wow, they didn't get very far. No, we didn't. We should have camped out here.
What?
Maybe we should have just camped out here.
No. Not my thing. But the cabin we've got is roughing it.
For Stephanie.
For me.
Yeah. This is nothing, but to her this is big. We're going the right way?
Yeah, I think so.
That way? Yeah. Oh, we'll see in a little while. So yeah, we got some kind of like a river running through here. It goes down this way and keeps going off that way. White, the view, we've got a nice little waterfall here. Got some sequoias up top there. There's definitely not as many on this side. They're all definitely over on that side of the mountain over there.
Here's our view as the sun is beginning to set. The view straight from our own little deck here. Redneck swimming pool, as Ryan called it. I don't know what it's for. It looks questionable. Yeah, pretty beautiful.
We've never been in a redneck swimming pool.
I have, unfortunately. A very large one. That is tiny.
Yo.
Hey, we are sitting on our cute little deck with the mountains in the background. We have quite the view. It's pretty nice, actually.
It is.
We got a little dinner. We didn't really know what we had here to like cook or prepare, so we just kind of bought pre-made stuff. So we got some little Caesar salads, some grapes, little cut up cucumbers, which really wasn't that expensive for cut up things, and chips and salsa. Quite a hodgepodge meal, but it'll work.
It'll work.
Super nice out. Super nice out. We just got done driving a lot.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't a lot of miles, it just took a long time. But it was pretty good.
So it's we may not have experienced all that we could have, but it's a really, really big park, so
Yeah.
and just a lot of
And it's
driving.
connected to a bunch of national parks, so it's not like this is it.
Mm-hmm.
But tomorrow, when we leave our cabin, we'll hopefully find somewhere to get some gas and be able to explore a little bit more before we head to San Francisco.
Despite not grilling like you should with camping. We weren't sure if you could or not with all the fires going on around here, and it's really dry, but
We
this is
didn't
still a
even
nice
know if
change of
they had a
pace.
fridge, so we didn't know if we could bring like meat and stuff. We could have bought hot dogs, but I wasn't sure. How long was it? It was like, what, 40 minutes or a half hour from the main interstate? Or the main highway?
Probably.
I like product placement.
What? Oh.
My hair looks crazy because I was wearing a hat. That was annoying. Sun is starting to set and it is absolutely gorgeous. The bugs kind of suck. There's lots of mosquitoes. But this view as the sun is setting is beautiful. What you doing, Ryan?
Rewinding this other VHS tape that was already in there.
We have VHS. What are we choosing?
Right now, whoever watched this last was watching Ocean's 11.
Oh, the
How
quality
good that
is
is.
so good.
I can't believe we used to watch movies like
I
this.
know. Oh.
Oh, nope. Stop.
Do kids these days even know what this is? Look at that. Rewind.
Rue. What does Rue mean?
What does Rue mean?
What is this contraption?
And you watch the time go down. I remember those days. Or in this case, up for some reason.
So it's rewinding from the very end of the movie. So we got.
It's gonna be here a while.
It's gonna be a while here while rewinding this VHS. the last person who watched this didn't rewind.
Here's our view this morning. Same as last night, but
Different.
different because it's the next day. Ryan got in that pool.
I did. I felt pretty good actually. The guy was right.
We are going to enjoy our little breakfast of coffee and bagels. Instant coffee. I don't know how good it's going to taste. And we're gonna go leave and explore. If you guys didn't know, you should freeze your blueberries. They taste delicious. So, I didn't really sleep the best last night. There was a lot of noises.
I think it's just because there's a lot of noise in the roof because it goes from having sun beat down all day to nothing, and it's colder outside. So then what happens is,
Well,
when it gets cold, all those little gases are leaked out or escaped. And
this morning, there was definitely a woodpecker. He was just going to town on the cabin.
there's a lot of holes in the cabin, so figured out why. We watched Men in Black last night.
On
Stephanie
VHS.
slept through like all of it,
I did.
so she has no idea what happens in the end.
Did you even finish it?
No, I didn't finish it. There are falls here on the bridge that we're at. Made a little ways down our mountain to here.
We are heading out of the area we were staying, and we're going to go into another part of the Sequoia National Park. We're going to explore a little bit around there. The guy that owns the cabins we stayed at kind of gave us the ins and outs of what to do. So we're going to attempt to do a bunch of that before we drive to San Francisco. Which I think is like a 3.5-hour drive, so.
Yeah. Those peaks up there go as much as 14,000 feet up.
What?
Those peaks can get close to 14,000 feet. There's one that's further, that's not visible. I think it's the highest peak over there. About 14 something. Rockies. There's a big ball. We're heading to the top of that right now. Hopefully we're getting to it soon. I don't know how far we can get. We're pretty high up here. In view, this one that's further out, that's you can't see. That's taller. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Holy crap.
Whoa. Oh, it's 2 trees.
But that's still crazy to share. This is all looking like indoor from Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. I have a feeling they probably shot out here. Wouldn't doubt it. Now look at this. That's Stephanie. Looks like one big tree trunk. Go ahead. Looks like one big tree trunk, but there's actually 3 trees all connected at that base. There's one sneaking by in there, a little sleeper. Yeah, I mean Stephanie's short as it is, but it's a pretty big tree. I just got a forest full of them. It's a huge place. A big one back there as well. Have some fallen ones here and there. But yeah, planted indoor. I have a feeling this is almost where they shot. You should look that up when we get a chance. Tree's got a knob on it. It's a little knobby. Still going up, still going up. Crazy. We must be approaching the tree because the crowd's getting big. Gosh, holy cow. What? Yeah.
So tall before they fall down, right?
Yeah. Perhaps.
Gotta be it. Is it?
I'm assuming this is probably him. May not be the tallest, but he's definitely the bit fattest at the bottom.
Nelly! Nelly! Tómese una foto con su familia.
2,500 cubic feet in volume. 5 feet in diameter.
So we got rejected on food. Apparently the place was closed for lunch already. So now we have to go find this other place. They're closing, yeah. But anyway, we are currently in Kings Canyon National Park. So Sequoia and Kings Canyon both kind of mashed together. So we just crossed over, and it is definitely very canyonous. There's a lot of really good views.
A lot of overlooks.
A lot of overlooks and things like that in this part of the park. The sequoias are in here as well. They're just not as big.
There's been some
tall,
pretty big ones.
but they're not wide like the other ones. So that is what we are doing. We're on the quest for food. It is a very turny highway,
Yep.
but the views are pretty spectacular. Ryan's getting angry. I can tell you're just like, I'm getting food now.